Well, hello there, Aquarius. My name is ReikiDan, also known as the Meta Magi. Welcome to my studio, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aquarius for this Lionsgate portal that's upcoming on the 8/8. I'm also channeling some of the energies from the super full moon in Aquarius that we just had. So without much further ado, let's just dive right in. We're going to take a few cards from the Starseed Oracle decks and then see what Spirit has for us today. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, please. Okay, Aquarius. First message is Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, I've been feeling this energy a lot. I'm sure a lot of other people are. That is the Starseed light worker. It's like you're just kind of fed up with the vibration of Earth right now. Too much chaos, too much difficulty, too much tension, too much fear, anxiety, stress, worry, over inundated with knowledge and information and drama. It's like we're longing for something more familiar, something that's, something we might have not experienced in this lifetime, but it feels like we want to experience it in this lifetime because we know how good it is to be somewhere else, where there's open communication, open love, easier to make a buck or abundance, living in the flow instead of all this lack, difficulty, struggle, fighting, chaos, So you're feeling a little bit homesick for something you might not have felt in this lifetime, but it does exist. Best advice I can give you is you came here for a reason, You incarnated, your soul chose to be here. You were also chosen to be here. It's very tough work to be on the planet right now, but you're here, you're on a mission, and you have to complete this mission before you're able to feel that sense of peace, okay? So that's kind of the vibe I'm kind of getting for my Aquarius friends. Next we have you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So a lot of people have been feeling this. So it's like you're longing for home and you feel like you're not connecting with people that are on a like vibe or like vibration lately. Soul tribe is not easily found. This card to me, whenever I see it, you're not alone. Even though you feel like you're alone and there aren't people in your immediate life that are physically there for you, Spirit is always watching you, right? Your galactics, your friends on the other side, your spiritual beings are always watching and guiding you. Even though you can't feel or see them all the time, they need to help you kind of like mold and change and grow and adapt. And sometimes they can't be on call for you all the time. So if you're feeling lonely at this time, go within, meditate, try to connect with that guides, try to connect and try to vibrate and not the lack of feeling or connection, but try to vibrate in the feeling of feeling like you're part of something bigger, okay? It might not have presented itself to you yet physically, but there are like-minded family members out there that you just haven't met yet, all right? So going with that theme, we're going to pull some psychic oracle cards and see what other messages Spirit has for us. More messages for Aquarius, please. More messages for Aquarius. Okay. First message up is authority, okay? So full moon, super moon in Aquarius just passed. For Aquarian energy, this might be making you feel a little disempowered, or it might make you feel like you're standing up and sticking up for yourself, okay? It's like a powerful time activation for you to step into the role, step into your powerful sense of self. Whenever I see this card, I always seem to notice this yellow ring around the head. So it's like the solar plexus chakra, the belief in self, the confidence in self to make things work and to take command of your life is coming back, right? When I see this card, I also see the pillars on the sides over here. The pillars, and that kind of makes me think of a strong foundation. You are grounded in yourself, or you are about to be grounded more into yourself. So even though you're feeling alone or challenged and you're like homesick for something you've never felt before, there's this message that you are coming into yourself. So this is a temporary feeling I'm kind of getting with these Starseed oracles. Let's see what other messages we have. Deception and envy, right? So Don't fool yourself. Don't get caught up in your head with overthinking. I feel like that's a very Aquarian energy where it just takes like one little nudge, one little push, and you guys go off the chain a little bit. No offense to you guys out there. I'm speaking from my own experience dealing with Aquarian friends and family members, you know? So deception and envy, it's like you're wanting to pull the mask off and see things clearly, but you kind of get caught in these old programs, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing that don't seem to be working anymore, okay? So now it's time to open your awareness, open your perception, and start seeing things and seeing the world through a fresh new set of eyes. And also we have choose wisely coming in, okay? So I feel like when this is next to the deception and envy, it's like you're scattered energy. There's too much going on, okay? It's kind of like 7 of Cups energy. Which direction do I check? Which direction do I take? You know, this comes in when you're overthinking, you're stuck in logic mode. It's like you're trying to use logic to solve a spiritual problem, right? You're using the wrong key to open the door, you know? So when I see these cards together, it kind of makes me think that, you're just overthinking things too much. You're overthinking too much and you're not feeling and trusting in your intuition, right? So believe in yourself. Let your feelings guide you. Don't let your thoughts overwhelm you, okay? Let me repeat that. Let your feelings guide you. Don't let your thoughts overwhelm you. Get out of that logic ego mind. Pull yourself back into your heart, you know? Feel your way through what feels best and the answer will become clear, okay? Next, we're gonna pull from some of the energy oracle deck and see what Spirit has to say about this. All right. Angel of Strength coming in. Okay, so I kind of get that vibe with the Emperor Authority card here, more yellow energy. This is the Lion's Gate, okay? So it's like, this Lion's Gate energy is bringing in this sense of strength and confidence that you might have been lacking in your life right now. Once again, we have a 4, which is a stable number with 2 7s, right? 7s is a number of change. It's like the magical number. 7 chakras, 7 notes in a music scale, you know, the 7 main planets, even though there's technically 9, you know, but like 7 is a number that's repeating in nature all the time. We have the 50 here. To me, this is not even about the number. It's just about this Lion's Gate. It's like the angels are using this ferocious Leo lion energy to activate your confidence, to activate this inner resiliency and strength you might have been lacking, to truly find and believe in yourself, take that firm grounding foundation and moving into the new direction that feels the best for you in your situation at this time. Next, we have first chakra, Archangel Michael. So when we're in this deception and envy and we're kind of chaotic and uncentered and our thoughts and our mind is kind of taking over too much, usually it's a trauma response from our root chakra not being safe, sounded, and secure, okay? So more root chakra energy work, maybe some Reiki healing, meditation, grounding is needed. But if you're feeling unprotected, unsafe, and alone, definitely work with the angels. You got 2 angels coming out here back to back. The Angel of Strength is kind of just like a generic angel. I'm not sure who that angel is, but very feminine, positive energy. And then you have Archangel Michael, who is the great spiritual protector, okay? So work with Archangel Michael, pray to him, light a candle to him, meditate on his energy, ask him to put a bubble of protection around you at this time so you can see things clearly and feel safe and secure with that firm foundation that you want to come out. And finally, contract. So contract to me is about the soul contract you signed up for. You're kind of blind to how things are going to going out. You're kind of blind to see things that are not balanced or they're not balancing out, right? When we look at Aquarius and we look at the star card in tarot, Aquarian energy is all about healing. It's all about calming waters, you know. This is kind of saying to me, like, you're blind to see the balance that is coming into your life at this time. It's very easy to get caught up in the stories and what's not working, but there is a balancing effect that is coming into your life with these new energies making their way into the planet. So just realize things will start leveling out once we're past this 8-8 and then beyond, okay? Next, we're going to pull from the Native Spirit deck. See what other messages we have for Aquarius. Beautiful. Okay. Good. So, First card we got up from Native Spirit deck is Spirit Keeper of the East, right? So this card represents the new dawn, a new beginning, a new start, okay? It's like the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. This is kind of the same way. It's like a new day is dawning on your life, a new fresh energy, new fresh perspective, new ideals, new principles, new perceptions, okay? Lots of new energy. This is a good new time to set good intentions, set firm roots, plant those seeds of abundance, plan those manifestations, and then sit back, nurture them, and also watch them grow. Tribal Spirit Dancer, this is kind of like an Aquarian card, very Aquarian energy, right? Aquarius likes to do things their own way. They like to carve their own path. They don't like anyone telling them what to do. I kind of got the same vibe with this card when I first saw it and picked it up. Tribal Spirit Dancer, this is you expressing yourself unapologetically, right? When we're safe and secure in the root chakra, that's when we feel safe and confident to express ourselves. When we're safe and secure in our solar plexus, that's our sense of power and authority that we can use to kind of like express ourselves confidently without worry of any lashback from people. So this is a card of dancing, playing, singing, expressing yourself unapologetically, and enjoying your time while you're on this planet. So I feel like you're entering this new cycle of balancing things out a little bit with more joy in your life. And then finally on this row, we have Peace Pipe, okay? So this is kind of making amends with old stories, old people, maybe staying in victim mode too much, worrying about things of the past and kind of retelling us the stories of the harms of the past. This is like making peace with the past, making peace with these things that keep gnawing and nagging at us on repeat and a repetitive cycle in our thoughts, Maybe we're not having a problem choosing wisely and seeing things clearly because we're so glued to how things were instead of being open to how things can be. So this is kind of a card of going inside, finding that inner peace, putting these old stories to bed, putting them to rest, not worrying about the past anymore, okay? Not letting the past dictate our future. That's the message I'm getting from there. Next, we're gonna pull some tarot to clarify these three rows. First card, yes, the Tower moment, okay? So, something's coming in, something sudden, something cataclysmic. It might feel worse than it is, but since it's underneath the Spirit Keeper of the East, the Strength card, and Authority, this is gonna help you step into your power. So the Tower moment could be anything, right? The Tower movement is usually the shakeup. It goes back to the story of Babel in the Bible, where we were trying to build a tower to connect to God, to be as God, and God was like, "Nope, boom, you're not as strong or powerful as me. Don't even try it, human." But the Tower moment here is something that looks scary. It looks scary. It's sudden. You don't expect it. It's very, very, it instills fear. When it happens, it's almost something sudden and unexpected. And it sucks going through it, but on the other side of it, you're gaining this new way forward. You're gaining this new confidence, this new strength, this new authority in yourself and your energy, okay? So something that changes, it could be a car crash, it could be a breakup, it could be a family, disagreement. It could be an unexpected bill that kind of shakes your financial stability to the core. But this is kind of just saying, like, don't let this totally consume you in fear and worry and doubt, because it's going to be bringing new blessings on the other side of it. Yes, and that is the Six of Wands, victory, success energy. Here you can see it's someone standing on stage, being in the limelight. This card also kind of reminds me of the star energy, similar quality, because it's like you are becoming a star yourself. You're becoming noticeable by more people. Your vibe is elevating and people want to be a part of it and people want to congratulate you, okay? It might not even be in the physical. Since you're feeling lonely at this time, this could be spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all in this audience cheering you on, saying you're doing the hard work. Just keep going. Just keep going is the message I always seem to get in a lot of my readings, but this one is especially true for you right now at this time, okay? And then can't make it up. Look at that star card right next to it. I was just talking about this, right? So it's like, wishing upon a star, wish fulfillment, healing energy, healing waters. So what I'm kind of getting from this row is like the Tower moment, something sudden, cataclysmic, something that's going to shake things up in your purview. So you change your perception, you take the mask off and you start seeing with different eyes and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't a good situation. I need to change and function and act differently to adapt so I can be successful in the future. So the star card, you can see you're wishing upon a star. In the old Rider-Waite tarot deck, you could see it's like an angel pouring, I think it's not an angel, it's the water bearer, right? The Aquarian water bearer pouring water from the pool, and it's almost like he's transmuting it to pour on the earth. So it means like transfer of energy through emotion, through feeling, okay? So the tether and the strength that you have with the universe, even though you're feeling like alone, even though you're feeling isolated, you have that tether to communicate with the other side. You are connected at such a deep level at this time, you might not even realize it, okay? So if you are feeling alone, once again, try to tap into your spirit guides. Try to get into a spirit guide meditation. Try to put the intention out there to connect with loved ones who have passed on, that you feel their presence or have an idea that they might be around you at this time. So it looked a little ugly at first, but things are going to be turning around for you, okay? You got to pull the mask off and see things through a different lens, okay? Now, finally, we have some advice cards. We'll go with the bad message first. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I kind of got like death vibes. Maybe a pet's gonna pass. Maybe someone in your family will pass. I hate giving bad news. Usually death doesn't come up in my readings unless it's about your journey of death and rebirth. But this card is kind of saying like there's going to be some sort of grief or loss with this tower moment coming in at this time. So try not to anchor so much and, well, grieve in your own time. Let me say it that way. Grieve in your own time. Don't anchor to the grief though and let that be your identity, okay? This grief is going to compel you to push you in a new direction, to see things differently and to change things up so you can be successful, you can be fruitful, and you can be abundant in your future. Next, we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So a lot of people are just getting frustrated and exhausted by the energies lately. Collectively, it's been a lot to digest and process, but you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Even when it feels like we're going backward, you have to dust yourself off and keep going, because that's where the gold is, right? That's when Spirit rewards us for putting in those hard-fought efforts into our life where we can be successful and feel fruitful and move forward. And finally, friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So with this message, I'm also kind of getting like you might have been feeling lonely, like you can't connect with people, friends and family, coworkers, they're not your type of people, but this might be a sign that someone will come into your life or re-enter your life to make you appreciative of the friendship that you've been lacking in the current, okay? So good reading for you guys. It looks like a lot of things are going to be shaken up and changing up in your life, but it's all for your highest good. Spirit doesn't do things to punish us. It puts us on the right path, whether we want to or not, sometimes kicking and screaming maybe a little bit, but you're moving in a good direction. I see all positive and beautiful messages right now. You are not alone. You're just feeling lonely and you are loved. So thanks for being here, Aquarius. I appreciate you very much. I love you all. I hope you do very well through these energies and you get the transformation that you're wishing for on the next phase of your journey. Have a good day. Bye.